I'm Bryony, and I love cock. Amber. I'm disappointed, not at the fact you take 1,000,000 hours to smoke a fag at work, but at the fact I don't even get work points. You are the worst person ever to answer your bloody phone, mainly because you sleep all pissing day. Your OCD is off the chart crazy, having to write lists constantly, even things that don't need to be listed. You have everything symmetrical. Why, Amber? Why? You absolute fucking nutcase. You drive me insane at work, mainly because you just sit there, drink coffee, and think about what different positions you and Gary are doing that night. Oh, Amb, you are a dick. This task I had to ask your dad for help. Oh, remember that outfit you bought? The one that looked like my grandma's curtains? Please never wear that again. Period. Though I have to admit right now, this has got a lot of frustrations out, still, stick to what you do best. Getting drunk all night, then sleeping all day. Also, why the fuck do you carry a water bottle every place you go? Much love, Hobag. I've been Bryony, and remember my love for cock.
Right, okay. I'm doing this because, not because I want to, but because I've basically been pressured into doing it by the slave driver, that is Amber. She called me a gimp, which I thought was a bit out of order, to be fair. So, firstly, I think you just need to get over yourself a bit about this whole task thing. Yes, we all agreed to do it, but that doesn't mean you control our lives for the next however long this shit's going to go on for. And some of the tasks are just shit, and I don't want to do them. So, fuck you. Is that enough? Right, I've actually thought of something else that I want to say. Why don't you get a hobby that doesn't involve drinking and singing shit songs? Then maybe you wouldn't feel the need to be such a fascist. Right, try again. Fascist. Dictator. Because quite frankly, I don't think it's a very good look. I don't appreciate it. I don't admire it. Just think it makes you look like a bit of a dick, to be honest. Because you know what else is quite hypocritical as well? That before all this shit started, you could message Amber and you could expect a reply back in approximately 3 to 5 working days. Actually, no, 3 to 5 weeks if she felt like it. But now that it's on her terms, if you don't reply back in 2 seconds, she's calling you a gimp, she's stalking you basically. Yeah, you're a stalker. At the minute, you're a stalker. And that tie doesn't suit you. Just take it off. I actually can't believe that this is one of the tasks because, in all honesty, I think everyone can agree that you've never been able to take criticism in your life. So, I don't know if this is going to end in laughter or tears. But you know what? You asked for it. You deserve it. So, you've had it. Fuck you. Leave me alone. Love you, bye.
We're going to do a roast about Amber. It's best that we start from the beginning. When we were kids, she used to tell people that the scar on her cheek came from a dog-fighting family ring that she was sold to. Turns out that upbringing would have made her less of a psychopath. Who'd have thought it? That the signs were always there. When we were younger, I saw her crying over the fact that Dave Grohl would never love her. But, didn't have the heart to tell her that no one ever will. But, that turned out okay. She seems much more interested and distracted by a baked bean fetish than anything else. It is a shame, though. Amber's idea of a romantic dinner is 40 ciggies, a tinny and a bottle of water. Now she spends most of her days being verbally insulted and visually abused by boomers and above. What a life.
Amber, John o'clock is no good. chop her up for firewood. When she's dead, squash her head and turn it into currant bread. Amber, John Clark is no bad.
So it's now 4:32 and where to begin? I first saw Amber as a young boy. I preferred her a lot more back then when I didn't really know her. During our early years together, we spent a vast majority of it skipping class. I guess that would explain why she's so fucking stupid. Here's a question. What is the one thing that Amber owns that she will only ever have one of? A single GCSE. I would like to say that what she lacks in knowledge is made up for with wit and humour, but that would just be a massive lie. I would, however, say she was once fun, but then she stopped smoking weed. If you're ever stuck for a gift idea, just get her a Chubba Chub, she'll find some way to incorporate it. Amber's acquired a lot of friends over our time, which she can thank me for about 99% of. If you're ever feeling sad or down, just remember that Amber once had the job of a nanny, and if that's not the funniest thing you've ever fucking heard, then I don't know what to say. If Amber were internet, she'd be Plusnet. If Amber were tobacco, she'd be Drum. And if Amber was a beer, she'd be Tishki. And if Amber was a duck, she'd still have webbed feet. If you've ever wondered the origin of how it came to be that Amber acquired her scar, then I would like to clear that up for you once and for all with the real, actual account. You see, that even as a child, Amber was, as now, the most annoying person that you'll ever come to meet, and the only way to shut her the fuck up, even if only for a minute, was to throw her at a glass cabinet, and her mum did just that. I mean, can you blame her if I've attempted to recreate it numerous times? I could happily sit here and roast Amber all day, but I don't think I want to end a friendship just yet. So in true roast etiquette, I'll finish by saying something nice and uplifting about your character and personality. However, then I really would be sat here all day, so boom, roasted.